So for like the past 5 minutes, I thought I was recording and it wasn't. In this video, guys, we're gonna be talking about the state of Solana, what I'm gonna be doing currently, and what I think is gonna happen. Hopefully, after watching this video, you guys can decide on what you guys are gonna do. I know it can be tricky, kind of deciding on when to hop in or what you should do. Should you trade? Should you buy? Should you hold long term? So hopefully, at the end of this video, you have a little bit more of a sense of direction on which way to go. Just made myself some liquid IV. Currently in a trade, fellas. All right. All right. So let's look at this old cycle. All right. We got this all-time high of 260. And what happened was we had this big pump, came down, big pump, all-time high. Then we slammed down. Let's compare the two charts. All right. This came down, right? Same, same. This looks pretty similar. All right. Obviously, it's not gonna be the same, but it's got to come down at some point, right? I think that we're gonna see it slam down here soon, just like it did over here. How do we figure out what that is? All right. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know when that's gonna be. But what I do know is that Bitcoin is getting close to all-time highs. All right. So I think what we're gonna see, this is the daily chart, by the way. I think what we're gonna see is we're gonna see it test these old highs. So I think it's going to test these old highs, go to 110, and if it goes above that, we're probably going to see Solana maybe reach close to old highs. If it hits 110, I see Solana getting the 250, 225 at least, right? So tests it and it gets rejected. If this tests it and gets rejected, if you guys don't know what that means, if it tests all-time highs and then it gets rejected hard, if it gets rejected at 110 and doesn't make new highs, we will probably see it come pretty far down. Now, also, if it just even gets under 100K, right? If we see Bitcoin get under 100K, it'll probably indicate that we're gonna see if Bitcoin gets rejected, we will probably see this. All right. Now let's look at Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin has always been going up, right? It's been around for years, right? We're at a high. All right. We're at a high. This is a high. So we will probably see it come down here soon. And what I mean by soon is 6 months to a year. All right. Things have changed too. You guys got to think about that. The ETF came out. Trump's in office. He's pro crypto. Crypto's bigger than ever. Every day it's getting bigger, guys. All right. So, so with all that being said, what do we have to look out for? Does Bitcoin stay above 100K and does it create new highs? Now, if somebody were to ask me, should I buy right now? Which some people have, I'll tell them, yeah, you could. It's always a good time to buy because I do think it is. But you will probably, and it's highly likely that you will lose money. You won't make that much, okay? Because if Bitcoin creates new highs, it probably won't be a high that is that crazy, right? You know, you might make if you put $100, you might make $50, right? But like, it's also like, what game are you playing, you know? Like, are you playing the long-term game? Because if you're playing the long-term game, yeah, fuck yeah, buy right now. But it's gonna go up and it's gonna come down. So this is gonna come down eventually, guys. This is gonna come down eventually, guys. All right. And when it does, if you already bought in, you're gonna need to buy more. You're gonna want to lower your average price. Okay. So if I were to buy, let's say I bought here, all right? I kind of fucked myself, right? But looking at it long term, maybe 5, 10 years, maybe like 260 would have been an amazing price to get in. If Solana is at $5,000 in 5, 10 years, you would have wanted to get in at 260. That wouldn't have been a bad price to get in. So looking long term, it's not a bad idea to get in now. This is what I would do, right? If I bought in at this top at 260 and it started coming down like it did, I would buy more, buy more, buy more, buy more, buy more. Honestly, I'd keep buying more at lows. And if as low as it keeps going, I'd keep buying more, more, more. And here I'd be buying so much. Okay. You have to think long term. You have to think, what is this going to be at in 5, 10 years? Okay. If you're playing this game of buying and holding, right? So that's how you play. That's how I would play. Do what you want. There's other ways to do it. You could wait too. There's nothing wrong with waiting. Waiting is good. You could wait for it to slam down, right? But me, I don't want to miss the train. But that's just me. That could be terrible advice. But I just don't want to miss the train. So I'm gonna get in whenever. Okay. Now, what am I doing? I'm not buying because I already bought in at the lows, right? I already bought in at the lows and I trade, so I don't need to buy more. I'm good. I'm up right now. Or why would I hire my average price by buying more at a higher price that I didn't buy that? I bought Solana at 125. I bought XRP uh, like 20, 30 cents lower than what it is right now. So should you be longing crypto? Yeah, I don't know. I am. I'm longing crypto. I'm in the long run now. I think we're bullish. I think we're gonna retest this 180 at Solana at least, and I think Bitcoin is gonna retest 110. It's only what's its peak been recently? Or 105,000. It only needs 5,000 more to reach all-time highs. Probably going to retest it, so I am confident we're gonna see everything pump up a little more. And depending on what it does here, if it gets rejected, and what I mean by rejected is hits it and goes down, doesn't hit it and go through it. We need to go through it. We don't want to hit it and come back down. All right. We want it to go through and higher. Okay. So if we hit like 15K, okay, we might be looking good. All right. I wouldn't say it's, you know, a good time to buy, right? Right. If Bitcoin goes under 100K, no good. No good. That's probably going to mean that it's going to slam down and see the rest we might see the rest of the bear market. This might be created. This slam will be insane. This slam, if you short that, promise you'll make so much money. And I don't think we're gonna go down to this lows again. I think we might see it go to like 60 through like 40. I don't think we're gonna see at worst it was like $8. Solana was like $8, which is fucking unbelievable. I actually bought Solana when it was at like $20, I think it was. You guys, I'm gonna keep trading. I'm gonna keep longing, especially if Bitcoin is above 100K, because I do think it's gonna retest this high. I really do. We saw this big ass pump, right? I think we're gonna see it pump up a little bit more again. Just a little bit, not a lot, but I think we're gonna see it pump up a little bit more. I think Solana will retest 180 again. I think Bitcoin will retest 110. And depending on what happens, when it does, if it breaks through, we're bullish as fuck, right? If it hits it and bounces off, fuck that. All right. Short that shit. And that's what I'll be doing. So yeah, that's probably pretty much it, guys. That's all I really wanted to talk about. I hope that made sense. I feel like I never make sense. So, and I'm gonna edit this right now, and I'll probably post this sometime this week. Like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. What's gonna happen with crypto? What's your opinion? And I'll see you guys later.